It's People Station V103, your girl Ramona the Bro. I done found Lloyd. Been looking for Lloyd for in all the wrong places, obviously, because how have you been?
I've been good, Mona. I've been blessed. I've been extremely fortunate to have opportunity to share my story with the world here today at Winterfest.
Wow.
And, it was a great experience, a great show. I think, I'm a part of some amazingly talented individuals today.
Yeah.
So got 15 minutes to do my
I didn't know you was going to bust out the guitar, though, the acoustic situation.
Well, I tried to just do something a little unexpected, a little different, especially for me, This is the first time I've ever played it on such a grand stage. So I was a little nervous, a lot anxious, but
you're back.
A whole lot thankful,
The first time when Reg was like playing in the office and we like walked by, I was like, don't tell me that's Lloyd. Don't tell me Lloyd back. Like, the journey back to you, I mean, in true, you're so like honest. You know what I mean? Like, how has that been received so far?
I think it's cool because a lot of people respect it and they relate to it. I think only when you're honest with someone can you really, really gain some respect, some understanding, maybe a little compassion thrown in there. And that's kind of, I think, what we could use sometimes when we're dealing with people who look different than us, might dress different than us, might come from a different place. When you really get to talking to them and they share their story honestly, then you kind of realize y'all got more in common than you ever knew.
I have to say, like, were you born here? You were born in New Orleans?
I was born in New Orleans.
But you A-Town, like you're Stevenson?
Yeah, no, I grew up here. I grew up East Side all day, Avondale Elementary, Stevenson High.
That's it right there.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
I mean, it's funny because like I just watched as like a new artist. Well, no, you were actually in a group, right? And then you like went solo and everything. A lot of people don't even remember the journey, or there's so many Lloyd fans out there. I remember there was a point where I remember one time he was like, yo, I'm gonna need security, like I can't walk. I remember you couldn't even walk through the mall, and I say this on the air, like I was like, oh Lloyd, you just being, as soon as you got off the bus, it was like, ah! And I was like, oh my gosh, if he get trampled, it's our fault, like we didn't believe him. Like, I mean, we believed you, but I didn't know Lloyd Mania, like it was so, what did that feel like for you? Because even now, I know there was some chicks trying to snatch you off stage.
It's a little overwhelming at the time.
Yeah.
But now I know, man, it's just appreciation, a little thanks, mixed up with a lot of energy. So it's nothing that I.
It has never stopped for you, has it? Can you go anywhere anymore? Like, I always wanted to ask you that. Like,
I don't know. I mean, people come up and talk to me all the time, but I don't think it's this crazy.
Okay.
Because everybody's grown up a little bit now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I get what you're saying, but
yeah.
I always wondered. I always wanted to ask you that, like, because you get mowed down everywhere. So tell me about the new album real quick.
New EP.
New EP.
It's called True. It just came out yesterday, which was really dope. I got to release it yesterday, perform here today. I'm having like the greatest week of all times. It's just 5 songs. It's a stepchild. I call it a stepchild, just to kind of test the waters and let people know I'm back making some new music.
So like Winterfest was his like party, his like EP party. That's basically what happened. How can we find you? Because they're like watching right now.
Yeah, check me out on Instagram, Curly-Headed Black Boy, Twitter, Lloyd_YG, and Lloyd Vivo, of course.
Curly-Headed Black Boy. I'm loving that though. That's dope. Lloyd, thank you. I finally found Lloyd, y'all. This is awesome. Thank you.
It's good to see you, Mom.